Um, yeah, you get a different with this camera mode on YouTube. You get a different ISO level when using the camera on the laptop, the camera thing. You get a different ISO level. That's strange. That there's no simple adjustments I can make. Um, there's the bear. I did a video earlier, but it was over 2 minutes, and I thought, oh well, I won't do that. It doesn't load up. So I thought I'd do this just to say. So still, cause I've got a bit of perspiring at the moment. I don't know why. Um, Something's doing that. Um, Not sure if it's the pineapple. Not sure if it's the pineapple juice or if it's something other. Um, Water. I don't know. I'm a bit puzzled. So I'll just do something short here. So I just got to stay focused mentally and not let the conspirators, that my cats, um, deviate me, because I've got to stay focused till midday and then do some exercise for about half hour. Burn the calories off. Um, hmm, yeah, there's the exercise bike over here. There's the exercise bike. The room is a bit unorderly. I'm getting someone from the fire department. Fire department, because when the paramedics came around, and they were checking, testing me. I forget how many trace reading they took. Could have been 6 or 12 trace reading on their medical equipment, and they saw how the situation, and it's not like I say, oh, I feel fine and anything. They could tell by the readings. If I could interpret their medical equipment versus mine that I use, I could tell on my own I wasn't right. And they said, we can't leave you like this. You're gonna have to come down to the hospital. And before leaving, they were looking around and saying, your home is very untidily, very, and I say, trying to be, I've been trying to tidy it up a bit, but since this thing's come on, I've been doing it very, very, very slowly, and then not really able sometimes to lift things around. And um, if I lift something, move something, then I've got to go and sit down. It exhausted me. Um, so I'm getting someone coming. They said, okay, we're going to pass this information over to a kind of sort social sort of thing, which the fire department, you know, they have something in their division, I guess, where if some people are frail or having extraordinary difficulties, the fire department will come round, and there's a guy coming round who's going to help. He's going to be he's probably seen a lot before, and hope he's not too shocked, um, as I am. um, so I'll come over and help. I'm not sure if it'd be all in one day or if he has to come back a second day or whatever. So it'd take about maybe about 16 hours. So it's like one day, come do 8 hours. You know, might all be done in 8 hours, but I don't know. And come back the next day, another 8 hours. or whatever, and then it's tidy it up. But there's things that I want to either sell, or if somebody wants some loudspeakers, and um, I've got lots of JBL 12SR, Control 12SR, 12 of them actually. I've got 12 JBL 12SRs. For someone who wants to start a little home cinema, that would be a very that amount would be quite enough. You get a good sound once it's tuned, adjusted. You get a good sound. You can put a few of them in the ceiling, but the 12SRs are very deep, so you got to kind of flush mount it partly into a ceiling, a little overhead sound, and several along the side wall and back wall, and a few of them on the front. A typical LCR, or maybe a 5-screen matrix, or maybe a 5-screen discrete. Um, um, what's my cat Bear doing? Bear's doing something. Could be mischief. I've got to watch. Beware of the bear. Yeah, I'm sweating quite a bit. I don't know why. Why the heck am I perspiring? Is it the medication? Is it the pineapple juice? Is it the orange, that little tangerine that I had about a few hours ago? Well, about 3 hours ago. This is something I've been noticing. Suddenly, you sat there doing not, you got to run around, to get perspiring. Feels like it could be my heart rate. Could be my heart rate in my situation. Could be my heart rate to do with my heart rate. I'm not going to be 100%. If I get well, I'm probably going to put myself around maybe 85, if not 90%. I'm not going to be optimum 100% again. And that disappoints me. I've seen other patients in the hospital, and their situation is some can't walk, some are wheelchair bound, and they had heart issues. Some are overweight. Some of them are overweight. Some drink, some eat too much, maybe some smoke too much. It's amazing. I bumped into so many other patients, walking through the corridors, and several of them I've noticed they're outside. That is, so I walk through the corridor and there's a door opening, and I see someone there. I just have a chat, and I notice he's smoking, and thinking that's bad. That's not good for you, you know. Oh, Bear's doing some naughty things. Bear, very naughty, Bear. Shut up, naughty. You just about hear that. Bear's been naughty. He's been going in the cupboard where I got the medication and pulling it out of the cupboard. Naughty, that's very naughty. Cats are stupid sometimes. due to their curiosity. And if he tried to open and consume any of that medication, it'd probably not be very good for him. He's naughty. That's very naughty. I've got to tidy things up. So when the guy comes around from the fire department and gives me some assistance, I'll be the director, and he'll just go around and do these things. And because he's probably 100%, at the moment, I'm probably in the, as I feel today, probably about 70% ratio today, or presently 70%. I don't know what I'm going to be like at midday. I could fall down to 60. If that's going to disappoint me. And if I can't be up to exercise biking, I'm going to be very disappointed, because I need to burn the calories. I need to burn the fat. I need to get it off. I can't leave too many days and start eating something that's okay, but then start putting calories on again. I've got to burn them off. I've got to have to put something on that cupboard door I know what to do. I'll get a little cable tie and put it between the handles, just so they can't pull the cupboard door open. Oh, crikey. I did that on one cupboard door, and I put a cable tie around it so they can't pull the cupboard door open. Not to mention, it takes 10 minutes to take medication, and I've got my cats running around the counter. I can't have them running around the counter and then partly knocking my medication on the floor. I can't have that. I've got to stay focused. I've got to take the medication and then relax. I think if I had just one cat, just one cat, and if I was going to rehome, it would be Bear, because I adopted Magic, and for Sooty, I adopted him so Sooty would have a companion, and they got along. They got along, Bear and Magic. Bear doesn't like Magic. Magic's coming in. Magic's coming in. Magic. Yeah. Bear's naughty, isn't he? He's a naughty cat, isn't he? Yes, he is. Why am I perspiring? No idea. I'm a bit puzzled. It'll probably fade off after a while, but it's given me some concern. Thing is, you don't get daily up to date from doctors or medical healthcare people come around people's homes, do checks, make sure, because it has to be more or less. It's very awkward. It's doable. I know that. I know it's doable. But it needs to be maybe not daily, but maybe every few days within the week. And, a patient has to give as much information so that they get an idea of how you are, and then that needs to then be looked into. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've been getting this kind of sweaty feeling or perspiring. How many years have I been noticing it? So I've been noticing it um, last year. Um, I think even the year before. But I don't think I've made any kind of blog, such diary. I think I should now make, you know, because then I can look at that and then think, and try and get an idea myself. Or maybe a doctor might have an idea what's going on, or a specialist will have an idea. Because they can't read our mind, and you got to give them answers, so they can look into. I think I'm gradually starting to cool off now, but just feel warm here, up here. It's just generally a bit warm. Um, um, I'm just gonna turn around. Just lay down. Turn around. Just lay down. Um, um, yeah. I, I know what I'm going to look like on my own ECG, and I'm just waiting to when it goes normal again, and that may not. I don't know if it's achievable. So instead of going, it should be going more or less. And if it was that, and if I'm going walking faster or running, it should go. It should have that specific signature. Most people may have a fast heart rate. That even when relaxed, they may have a faster heart rate without even realizing they do. Yeah. There's one thing. There was a nurse. When they come round, they take your blood pressure, etc., etc. There was these instrument things. It was a V100. That's all I can remember what it's called. I could put it. I could put in the keywords, and then I think, oh yeah, it's that medical piece of equipment. It shows you, it's for blood pressure. It doesn't have any other things on it, so it's very basic. But periodically, I noticed with these, they had error reading, and I was thinking, that's strange. And then they tried another one because they're trying all the different things that you strap around your arm, yeah, for pump up the pressure. And then they thought, maybe it's this thing. And then they try another one. They unscrew it, put another one on, and they're still getting an error reading, or they're not getting the correct readings. And then they try another machine. They think, okay, try this one. Error reading. And I'm starting to think maybe I'm a cybernetic organism and my CPU is still intact. I'm really not human. I'm thinking, what's going on? Maybe if I brought my own, I got the thing on mine. I could take the blood pressure check, but then I have to put the numbers in on Google to interpret if it's good or bad. kind of moderate or good. Too high, bad. Moderate, I think I'd like to get moderate down to good, or normal. Yeah. What was I thinking? What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, I can't remember. Can't remember what I was saying. Talk about memory loss. What the heck was I saying? Oh, excuse me. Magic. Magic. Meow. 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 Oh. Yeah. I feel like I'm in about 60% ratio at present now. I feel like I'm about 60%. I don't know why. I just feel like about 60%. Oh. Like every now and then I'm, doing this and I'm thinking I'm getting that fluid out of my lungs. So I've got fluid in my lungs. And, when the medication, because some part of the medication's trying to compensate and get the fluid. And then all the other medication to lower my heart and the other medication to do, I can't remember. I can't remember. All right, I got this chart thing that they show you, very simple. Like a traffic light, green is good, amber not so good, red not very good at all. So I got to be within a green. So I got, like I say, I disregarded all the bad stuff. Don't need those lousy food products. It's not as if a manufacturer will say, you should take it in moderation. Most of them, which are just bad. Either way, they're bad. So I just got to take I just got to take it easy, relax. I just can't walk around so fast in my home. I'm slow walking around. I mean, very slow walking around. I have to say, no, one thing. I've had a strange sensation feeling in my left arm. It's not a stroke or anything. If it was a stroke, you wouldn't be able to raise your arms above your head. As paramedics told me, they say, raise your hands above your head. This is going back, oh gosh, I think last year, I think it was something else. Can't remember what it was. I've got Bear growling at Magic now. No, Magic's growling. Bear's antagonizing him. Bear, leave Magic alone. I think it was last year. I can't remember what for. Wasn't heart trouble, was issues. It was something else. I can't remember what it was. Pretty sure it was last year, unless it was the year before. But anyway, it was something else. And the paramedics said, raise your arms above your head, and they say that's a good sign. You hadn't had a stroke. Okay. I haven't got any sagging in the face, but I just noticed this strange kind of feeling in the left arm, in the muscles, or where you wear those tags. They put a tag on you at the hospital, goes around your wrist, little plastics. I was thinking it had something to do with that, but it's been days now. I've not been wearing that, and I've been still noticing it. And I noticed that at the hospital. But I never raised it. I never because the right side feels okay in the arm there in the lower part. I did have also some swelling in my legs because of the fluid, and a little swelling down here. It looked very kind of, and I didn't even notice that. Didn't even notice that until they looked at it and pointed it out to me, and I've seen that with my stepmom one time when she had a heart issue or had a high blood. I've seen that before, and it's not good. And you know, um, I'm neutral mind thinking. I'm not really thinking on anything. I'm just neutral, just a bit dazed and confused about the whole thing. Anyway, I'll keep it there. Boom, boom, boom.